In the wave lies the secret of creation. To know the wave is to know the secret of creation. Therefore, let us know the wave. When we talk about the wave, we often classify them into many different forms. Just as we classify the one universal substance into many different names, such as God, light, consciousness. Just as we also classify the dual effect of motion into many different opposing forces, such as electricity and magnetism, or gravity and radiation. These seemingly different fundamental forces in nature were just an effect due to contraction-retraction properties that we call wave of the one universal substance. This spring will not express energy unless it is on a balanced state. Energy is a result when we compress or stretch the spring, for both of these unbalanced conditions are desirous to return to a balanced state. The universal substance can also be likened to a clock spring. The clock spring will manifest potential energy when it is being wound, and it will perform work on its way towards unwinding. When the spring and a clock spring compressed and wound up, we observe its expansion and unwinding as sequential event. What we fail to observe is that as the spring and a clock spring compressed or wound up, what we don't see is that it also expand and unwound simultaneously. The universal one substance is balance. In every action, an opposing reaction appears to maintain that balance. Just like extending a lever from a fulcrum, an opposing lever must also extend on the opposite side to balance it. It is misguiding to say that the area on this part of a wave is rarefaction. But the reason it has less density is because that same mass that the compressed part has was spread over a larger areas in space. The expanded volume has compression capacity equal to the lifting capacity in relation to the compressed volume. Less density doesn't mean less potential. It has the same potential compared to high density, but each express their force in opposite direction. These two opposing pairs exist simultaneously and interchange sequentially. The compressed condition heats, while the expanded condition cools. So it is improper to say that cold is less heat or dark as the absence of light. For heat and cold or light and dark are opposites. Why is this? The answer is right before our eyes. The reason this vacuous condition exists is due to compression. Likewise, the reason compression exists is due to vacuous condition. Each is the fulcrum of each. Without the concentrative power of the Creator, these dual condition of motion could not be. The intensity of the wave can be measured, but that wave is just a registration of the desire of the Creator that has no measure. Just like the wave of the pond only registers the impact of the stone, its intensity depending upon how great the stone is. Small stone registers smaller wave, while the bigger the stone, the bigger its registration in wave. That stone represents the desire of the Creator. Desire cannot be measured, but its effect can be measured. The magnificent universe, which has great measure, registers the great desire of the Creator to manifest His creation. You are one with the Creator, therefore the whole universe registers your desire, and that's all it is. Help me provide better animation, for my aim is to put Walter Russell's illustration to life for us to better understand the true nature of our existence. These can be done through sharing and subscribing. Thank you and stay tuned for more.